And senators are slowly returning to Capitol Hill after the July 4th recess, and health care is at the top of the agenda. And they're being met by protesters.
Human rights. Vote no on this bill. Vote no on this bill. Kill this bill or lose your job. Kill this bill or lose your job.
Several protesters gathering at Arizona Republican Senator Flake's office. Other protesters gathering in the hall outside his office, and you can see they are still there, and Capitol Police are keeping an eye on them. Despite a lack of support in Pennsylvania, Republican Senator Pat Toomey, who helped write the bill, told CNBC he still thinks the legislation can pass.
I think we still have a shot at getting 50 Republican senators to vote for a bill. It'll be a little different than the last version we saw. We've got a new version comes out today. We'll get new scores from CBO. And I think there's still a shot at getting to 50. Mike Pence breaks the tie.
As Republicans plot their next steps, Senate Democrats are responding to Majority Leader Mitch McConnell's comments last week that the two parties may have to work together to fix the Affordable Care Act. In a letter to McConnell today, they wrote, "We stand ready to work on these and other reforms to the current system and urge you to join us in advancing measures that would have an immediate impact on improving the health care system for American families." Let's bring in our panel to go over this. Politico senior writer Jake Sherman and MSNBC's Garrett Haake in Springfield, Virginia, just outside of Washington, where Senator Tim Kaine held a health care roundtable a little bit earlier. Jake, let's start with you. What do we know about this now new version of the bill?
Well, it doesn't seem that it's coming out today, so Senator Toomey might be mistaken. I'm not sure what information he has that leads him to believe the Republicans have a chance of getting 50 votes. Senator Susan Collins, who was long thought as a gettable Republican for Mitch McConnell, has said that it cannot pass, this bill should not pass on a party line, meaning it should include Democrats. So if you're going to take that as the standard that they need to operate by now, and it sounds like she is setting that standard for herself, then I don't understand how they're going to get this done over the next 3 weeks. They're going to have to completely scrap this bill, start all over again, put a new bill on the floor, and then get House Republicans and House Democrats who have completely different incentive structures to get this through. So I simply don't see it. It seems like they're trapped in time and don't know what to do when it comes to this legislation.
Or feeling like it's not so stupendous living in that tube. But what about the arrests we're seeing right now outside of those senators' offices? Any word that might end up swaying anybody's opinion on this bill, or is it even necessary at this point since it doesn't look likely?
I'm not sure. I mean, listen, people are going to protest. People protest all the time up here. It's not abnormal. I think that this is just emblematic of the growing heat that members feel when they're back home. They were just home for a 5 or 6 day, a 10-day recess, actually, back in the districts, where they probably heard this across the board. We had a story, and the New York Times had a story about how this time that the bill is laying out in the public has not been kind to the whip count. This is a truism in politics. You can't let these bills hang out for too long. So the political dynamics have completely shifted. And again, 3 weeks. There are 3 weeks until Congress breaks, until September. This is the crunch time. Can President Trump and Mitch McConnell get it done? It doesn't look likely at this point, but I think things always change up here.
So you have the politics, you have the protests, but then you have just the regular people. And Garrett, from what I understand, things got pretty real there at Senator Kaine's roundtable in Virginia.
They really did, Katie. I mean, you can almost think of this as a different type of protest. At this roundtable, you had about a half a dozen mothers of children with complex medical conditions, all of whom depend in some measure on Medicaid, whether it's to buy wheelchairs that might cost thousands of dollars, feeding tubes, really sort of intense medical needs for their children. And they got deeply emotional, and so did Senator Kaine, talking about how important Medicaid and the Affordable Care Act have been to their children. And when it comes to this new bill, the Senate GOP bill, they only know just enough about it to be terrified of what it might do to them. Listen to one of the moms from this roundtable a short time ago.
The scariest thing about what's going on now with the discussions of the Senate bill is the unknown of, not knowing that the states aren't going to get the reimbursement that they need to be getting to provide this. And so, as you talked about earlier, there's so many aspects that Medicaid covers. So where are the states going to cut back? And if it affects our waivers specifically, there's no way to plan for that. Yeah. These costs are going to be so high.
Katie, one of these moms said, you know, for Republican senators in particular who are talking about the sort of actuarial needs of Medicaid and the idea of putting on a budget or a cap or what have you, that's all well and good, but they should come and look in the faces of some of these kids and talk to some of these kids and parents before they think this is just a bit of numbers and budgeting.
And those kids and parents are standing right behind you, Garrett, including that mother we just heard from a moment ago. Thank you so much for bringing some real voices to our coverage today. Garrett Haake in Virginia and Politico's Jake Sherman. Appreciate it, both guys.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.